For the first time that feels like forever, we have finally got a negative Celtic fans react domestically. Welcome back to Fog Football. Only two defeats across the calendar year of 2024. And so far in 2025, Celtic are on their way. They're halfway there to matching it. Welcome back to the channel. Full time. Hashtag Rangers Celtic. Looking forward to diving into this. Is there going to be a meltdown vibe? Is there going to be a lot of angry comments? Let's wait and see. Let's dive in. Rangers were great, Celtic were not so. But let's see what the comments say. First one, totally dominated by Rangers. Men against boys. Oh, that's what we like to see. Imagine losing against Rangers, says the Borussia Dortmund fan. Yeah, I don't know why the Borussia Dortmund. Actually, I don't know why is the Borussia Dortmund fan saying that. Rangers schooled Borussia Dortmund over two legs. My friends, absolutely done them in. It was over two legs, 6-4. 6-4, man. Bloody absolutely wrecked Haaland, who wasn't playing. Anyway, moving on. Lusunas says, "What's happening?" Cal McGregor, not looking best pleased there. Scales should never wear the jersey again. Scales, who's, we have defended Liam Scales quite a lot on this channel, hell we actually said that we would put Liam Scales as our best defender of 2024. Hell, he hasn't had the greatest start to the year to defend that front. So, Ryan King says, "Happy New Year." Make it a quote, there you go. "Calm down, lads, bound to happen, just in time to justify strengthening. That his plan all along." Clever. I mean, it wasn't Rodgers' plan all along, but here, if you want to take a positive, if you're a Celtic fan from this defeat, maybe they will open their eyes and strengthen. I mean, we're saying strengthen, right? Where does Celtic really need to strengthen in this team? Left back. I'll more than willing to accept left back, right? But, we've heard about all season about how Celtic have got like 18 players that would start ahead of the best Rangers player. So it can't flip within a game. You've either got it or you don't. And I mean, I did the starting 11 reaction today, and yeah, there is players like, I mean, Sinsola hasn't really had a chance at Celtic, so I can't even factor him in. But the likes of Yang, Ralston, Welsh, guys like that, they're not good enough. They never will be good enough to start or even be second choices. And Celtic, the board. I mean, Celtic fans are kind of blinded by this, but Engels and Engels and Angels, Engels and Adair, they've not had the greatest season. Like, they haven't. Like, Arnie Engels came on the day and did nothing. Now, no Celtic player did anything, being honest, right? Adair came on and Sterling dealt with him. And it is just, looking at this game, it's not like they come on every match and put in a 1 out of 10, but anyone with a brain would say that Adam Adair and Arnie Engels haven't lived up to their price tag this season as Celtic players. I mean, they can't even regularly start for the team. And I get it, Celtic are blessed with like midfield options, but out of the five, Engels is fifth. And the substitutions today show that. He didn't come on to 2-0 down. And the game at that point was done. Adair came on, just ran about and did nothing. Adair, here, he scored some crucial goals last season for Celtic and he helped them well on their way to win the league title. But overall as a footballer, he's not really up to scratch, Adam Adair. He's not. And here, Celtic will win this league. They've already got the League Cup under their belt. I can't help but feel the rest of the team's success is masking how poor spending 20 odd million on those two really is. But here, maybe I'm wrong. Alright? Maybe I'm wrong. Connor says, questions to be answered by Rodgers. Jimmy McGrory says, awful performance, smoking that Brendan pack, MRRN 19, MRR19, Rule Britannia, K9 Crypto, one of those games, one team fighting for pride and the other team had a bad day, it changes nothing, roll on the next game, hail hail, well deserved for terror loving fans, kisses. There's really man jumping in there. Frank Connor says, don't tweet for the rest of the night. Gutless, heartless, weak performance, embarrassing. I know the referee that was on VAR. Very smart of Brodge to throw the game so Clement stays for another season. Embarrassing. That's the tweet. Said this before, we played to lose. It's all about money. Keep the rivalry alive. Give hope for fuck's sake. They drew Motherwell and St Mirren. You all being scammed. Yo, that's a ridiculous take, man. Celtic, there's no way Celtic lay down the day just to get the gap closer to 11. That's just not in football. You know what I mean? There has to lie down to another team. There has to be big, like Celtic against Aberdeen, like what 7 years ago now, however long ago that was. Aberdeen needed to win to be finish above Rangers, and they won. Today, why would Celtic want to go to 11? Like even the argument of well, they want to sign players and the board losing today or winning today. I think the board are still going to sign who they're going to sign from a Celtic perspective. No, the Kieran Tierney links have been there so far, and whoever else. Today, for me, changes nothing in terms of a transfer pursuit for Celtic. We'll have to wait and see how that goes. Lady Stardust says Rangers were far too good today. Yeah, we were poor, but they were super hungry from the first whistle. They were. And Avi Atlas, Atlas is it? Ateas. Ha ha. Anyway, Rangers free, Celtic nil. The boys have reacted.